What is going on, you guys? It's Zen, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, it has been a very long time since I made a video on the channel. I've been very busy. Last week was spring break for me, pretty much spending time with the family, but I am finally back, and I'm grateful to be back. Pretty much for the next few weeks, though, or pretty much this week and maybe just next week, I am going to get out my predictions one video at a time. I'm going to talk about pretty much a majority of the fights at UFC 300 that I really care about, and I want to go in depth in these videos. And the first video is going to be Cody Garbrandt versus deiveson Figueiredo. But week after week, I'm going to pretty much tomorrow I'm going to have another video out, and it's going to be one of the other fights that are UFC 300. I'm going to try and go through majority of the card before we get to UFC 300. So this is the first video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My prediction for Cody Garbrandt versus deiveson Figueiredo. This is, I believe, the first fight to start off UFC 300. This is going to be on the early prelims. And what a great fight to start off. Obviously, Cody Garbrandt, 2-win streak, which is pretty rare right now because, as we all know, Cody Garbrandt has taken a bunch of L's. But the last two fights, he did get 2 victories. In his last fight against Kelleher, where he got a knockout victory over Kelleher. And Figueiredo has pretty much made his debut into the division when he last fought Rob Font and completely dominated Rob Font in that fight. And great victory for him. What is my prediction? I have deiveson Figueiredo knocking out Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt, listen, I don't think he has it anymore. His chin is obviously deteriorated to the point where if he takes a clean shot, I don't think he's going to be able to eat it. And deiveson Figueiredo is one of the hardest hitting guys in the division currently. It's just not a great matchup for Cody. It's not a great matchup because Figueiredo is pretty solid on the ground. I don't think he's going to be able to take down deiveson Figueiredo. And listen, yes, Cody Garbrandt to me is faster than deiveson Figueiredo. But let's not act like deiveson Figueiredo isn't fast. He is very fast. And all he really needs is one clean shot to put Cody Garbrandt out. And Cody Garbrandt is going to have to pretty much move and continuously have his, some pretty solid head movement during this fight to be able to win this fight. I don't give too much of a chance to Cody Garbrandt in this fight whatsoever. There's way too much time for Figueiredo to find that shot. And I think he's eventually going to find it. This is not a good matchup for Cody. Not a great matchup, but listen, it's a huge fight. And if Cody can find a way to win, he will be in the top 10 of the bantamweight division once again. And beating a guy like deiveson Figueiredo, that is big time. And you could probably, next fight have a, possibly call out like a Song Yadong or somebody like that to even get higher in the division. And you're going to be a title contender with pretty much 2 more fights if you're Cody Garbrandt. Let's just be honest. For deiveson Figueiredo, after this fight, obviously I think he can definitely get a top 5 guy too, and he could be in title contention as well and be one of the guys that are looking for a title shot in the near future. And I think that's what will happen. I think, Cody right now, current state Cody Garbrandt, he's not a bad fighter. Can I get this out of the way? Cody Garbrandt is not a bad fighter. I think he could beat some of the guys in the bantamweight division who are currently ranked. But deiveson Figueiredo, right now, I don't think he could beat. I don't think that he could beat deiveson Figueiredo currently. Deiveson Figueiredo is still one of the best fighters in the bantamweight division. I think he is, even at the age of 36, he is a great fighter. Let's not act like he isn't. And Cody Garbrandt is going to struggle against deiveson Figueiredo. I think he's going to get knocked out. Cody Garbrandt, listen, he really is going to have to not get in the range of deiveson Figueiredo at all. He's going to have to continuously move, and he's going to have that head movement and not get caught by any shots by Figueiredo whatsoever. He pretty much can't let him get close. He has to really just stick and move throughout the entirety of the fight to be able to win, and possibly just win by points to get a victory. Because I don't think he's going to knock out Figueiredo. I'll be shocked. I think Cody Garbrandt is going to be the one getting knocked out. The first round, I think it will be a fill-out process. I think Figueiredo's not going. I think he's going to lose the first round. I think the second round is where we kind of see where it gets really bad for Cody, where he makes a mistake and he possibly gets too close in range for Figueiredo and he gets caught. And there is a possibility that he might go out cold. Listen, we talk about Cody all the time, that he has one of the worst chins, if not the worst chin in all of the UFC. That is the biggest issue for Cody. Because if he had a great chin, I think he wins this fight, obviously. I think he wins. I honestly believe that Cody could beat deiveson Figueiredo if he had a better chin. But his chin is deteriorated to the point where there is the point of no return for Cody Garbrandt. And I think he's going to get absolutely just destroyed by possibly a clean left hand down the pipe. And he gets dropped and he might get put out cold. And in the second round, that is all she wrote for Cody Garbrandt, in my honest opinion. I think, and I believe so, if he does get knocked out cold, it should be over for Cody Garbrandt as a fighter. He has taken a lot of damage throughout his career. Got knocked out so many times by Carcar France, by Pedro Munoz, by TJ Dillashaw twice. You know, he has taken a lot of, and even before, there was, a time where he wasn't in the UFC where he got knocked out cold before then as well. He has taken a lot of damage in his career, and I think he should call it a career after that, in my honest opinion. There's no reason for him to continue to take more damage in his career. It is over for Cody Garbrandt, in my honest opinion, as a fighter, if he gets knocked out. Hell, even if he loses, I still believe that it should be over for him. I don't think, listen, if he gets a victory, yes, continue on with your career and see where it goes from there, if he finds a way to get a victory. But if he loses, I think it's over. It should be over for Cody Garbrandt, in my honest opinion, if he does lose, or especially if he gets knocked out. If he gets knocked out cold, it should be over. But let's see. If Cody wins, obviously you continue on. If deiveson Figueiredo loses, I mean, it's not completely over for him in the bantamweight division. Maybe he will probably try to go back down, but I don't know if he wants to go back down. I think he probably feels great. I don't think he's going to lose. So I don't think this is going to happen. But if he does lose, I don't think that he should still leave bantamweight. There's a possibility that maybe he could. I mean, obviously, he's still one of the best fighters in the flyweight division. Like, if he went down, he could definitely beat a lot of guys in that division. I still think that he will be very successful, but I don't know. I mean, it just depends on the mindset of deiveson Figueiredo. But I just highly doubt it. I don't see I really don't see a timeline where Cody Garbrandt wins this fight. I'm really betting on Figueiredo to get a victory over Cody, and I think he's going to stop him and probably get a knockout victory. It's not going to look great at all for Cody Garbrandt, to be honest with you. I'm going for the knockout. I think Figueiredo wins, and he goes on to probably face maybe a possible top 5 guy or somebody of that caliber. Maybe a Song Yadong. That would be a great matchup. I really dig that matchup big time. I think it's very competitive. Cody, I feel like, listen, I think winner should face Song Yadong next. I really want Song Yadong to fight again, and I think that's a great next fight for either one of these two guys. If Cody wins, he will be top 10. He will probably be number 8 or number 9 in the division. If Figueiredo wins, I don't think he's going to go. If he goes up 1 to number 7. So I think Song Yadong, it makes a lot of sense. Like, that fight makes sense for either guy, in my honest opinion. But let me know what you guys think. I'm going to have continuous videos coming out every single day, pretty much, hopefully, for this week. I'm going to bang out a bunch of videos, and I want to get them out throughout the whole week because we're very close to UFC 300, and that's what I really want to talk about the most. So hopefully you guys liked it. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I see you soon with another video. Peace out.